Okay, part three, my date with the vampire. Okay, so the lady had came on in saying that she tried to tell people about the dude. So I'm like, try to tell what? Okay, so apparently her daughter had been talking to him. She said the last time she heard from her daughter called from his house, from the guy's house, and she was just like she couldn't get out. So she said she barged down there and started banging on the door and all this type of stuff, blah blah blah. And it was a big thing. The police was called, and then she finally got in there. The police came by the time she can get in there, and then they went in there and searched or whatever, and then they didn't find nobody. And then she said the guy was angry. He was real angry, and she said he was looking at her with a look like, "I'ma get you." But I was just like, what you mean? Are you serious? So at this time, I'm thinking about, okay, this is gonna go to a whole nother level. Let me just go on to the hospital because I need to check my arm, for the I ain't gonna call them bite marks, for the holes, for the tiny little holes. Look down to my arm just to check, and why? It's nothing there, nothing whatsoever. Okay, but still, I don't care about none of that. I'm still going to the hospital. Child, get up to go to the hospital because, mind you, the Uber coming all the while. I think it was an Uber cab, whatever it was back then. It's coming all the while. So I think it was out there. So I stand up. Why next thing I know, we hear at the door, knock at the door is, well, we hear knock at the door. Knock, 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 knock. So I'm just like, who? Honey. Okay, so we hear knock, knock, knock at the door. Okay. So next thing you know, all we hear is saying, where's she at? Where's she at? So I said, what? I had done snapped. I went running, I opened the door, went running out the door. Next thing you know, I'm fighting. I'm hitting them. I'm just going crazy on them. I'm hollering, what did you do? What did you do? And I say, this lady, what you did to this lady daughter? I'm screaming. Oh, I'm hollering. Yeah, it's a whole lot going on. A whole lot going on. Then next thing you know, why the lady mama, she come out there and started fighting. So we both fighting him, and the other lady, she trying to get us up off of him. So it's just a shit show at this point. Oh my God. We screaming. I'm screaming. We got both agendas. So the man, he just trying to push us off and doing all that. He didn't hit us not one time. He just trying to push us off and restrain us, stuff like that. So, oh my God. So the lady finally got us to stop. We hadn't stopped. She was hollering, let the police handle it, let the police handle it. Okay, police get there. Oh my God. I'm screaming to the police about what happened. The other lady, she's screaming again about her daughter. It's a big old, it's a big old mess. So I'm out there with the, they ask you, do you need medical attention? I'm like, yes, I need to be checked. So, oh gosh, ambulance come, they checking me out. I'm telling them about the marks that are not there. So, oh my God, they was like, we gonna check you. Let's go to the hospital. Okay, so I'm going to the hospital. They checked me out, everything fine with me or whatever, with my blood, everything. So, okay, cool. I wasn't, as long as that was fine, I was gonna let the whole thing go. Okay, so next thing you know, well, let me tell you this. Only thing I did, I got the ladies both of their numbers. So every now and then we would call each other and be like, oh, hey, how y'all doing? Blah, 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 blah. I asked about our daughter. She, still haven't found her yet and all that and all this. So, okay, we just talk no more than a minute at a time, So 6 months, I think, went by. We hadn't been, communicating anymore. I'm looking at TV one day. I'm just flipping through the TV. Next thing you know, up to the news, I see the lady mama, I see her on the television. So I'm like, okay, what is going on now? First thing come to my mind, like, oh Lord, they done found her daughter. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. So I'm like instantly sad and like on the verge of crying and all this. So I just paused. I think I paused on the TV to get myself braced for what I was about to hear. So I was just like, oh my God. So I pressed play. And guess what this lady said? Guess what she was saying?